Have you ever questioned the nature of love after being brutally betrayed by the one you trusted the most? A question that echoes through Stephen's mind as he navigates the aftermath of a shattered relationship. Once upon a time, the bond between Stephen and LaQuisha was as strong as a diamond, their love as radiant as the sun. Yet like a mirror, it shattered into a million pieces when LaQuisha's deception was brought to light. In the wake of this devastating betrayal, Stephen's heart, once tender and open, hardens like a diamond under pressure. His trust in love, once unshakable, is now a weathered castle, battered by the winds of deceit. His world, once filled with the vibrant colors of affection, is now a monochrome painting, devoid of life, devoid of love. The echoes of LaQuisha's betrayal reverberate through his mind, a haunting symphony of deceit. Each new interaction, each potential romance, is viewed through the lens of suspicion. Every smile, every gesture is a potential dagger aimed at his heart. The question that haunts him day and night is, can true love exist in a world so rife with deception? Women come and go in his life, drawn to his enigmatic charm, but none can penetrate the fortress he has built around his heart. To him they are like leaves in the wind, fleeting and transient. He sees in them not potential companions, but potential betrayers, shadows of LaQuisha's deceit. As Stephen's journey through the murky waters of love continues, he finds himself tormented by the fear of repetition, the dread of experiencing the same pain, the same heartbreak, the same betrayal. His mind becomes a battlefield, a war zone between the desire for companionship and the terror of deception. In the aftermath of deception, Stephen's heart becomes a fortress, impenetrable, and his trust in love shattered. Yet, amidst the echoes of betrayal, a glimmer of hope persists. The journey of redemption is often a long and arduous one, but as the saying goes, after every storm, there's always a rainbow. In the world of romance, can a wounded heart distinguish between true affection and deceitful intentions? This is the question that haunts Stephen, our protagonist, as he navigates the murky waters of love and trust post his heart-wrenching betrayal. Every new face, every potential love interest becomes a mirror reflecting LaQuisha's deceit. Stephen, once a romantic, now finds himself in a constant state of vigilance, scrutinizing every word, every action, every smile. Each interaction is a potential minefield, and every step forward, the possibility of a painful reminder of past betrayals. His heart, once a welcoming harbor, has become a fortress of skepticism, guarded by the ghosts of his past. Every woman who enters his life is met with the same guarded expression, the same reluctant heart. They come drawn by his charm and mystery only to leave, unable to breach the walls he has built around his heart. Laughter that once sounded like music now echoes with hidden meanings. Gestures of affection, once comforting, now reek of manipulation. To Stephen, every smile is a potential dagger, every gesture a possible betrayal. As he wades deeper into this sea of suspicion, Stephen finds himself trapped in a cycle of distrust and fear. The allure of new relationships is constantly overshadowed by the dread of deception. The fear of reliving his past, of once again sleeping with the devil, overshadows all potential for new beginnings. In this world of suspicion, Stephen's journey becomes a cautionary tale of love and trust. His experiences serve as a stark reminder of the devastating impact of deceit on the innocent heart. Yet, as he navigates these troubled waters, Stephen's story is not just one of despair. It's a tale of resilience, of a man grappling with his past while striving to keep his faith in love and humanity intact. A man who, despite his scars, is determined not to let betrayal define his future. And so we leave Stephen adrift in this sea of suspicion, wrestling with his fears and doubts, yet holding on to the faint glimmer of hope that one day he might learn to trust again. To Stephen, every smile is a potential dagger, every gesture a possible betrayal. What happens when the mind becomes a battlefield, torn between the desire for companionship and the fear of deception? Stephen's journey of love and betrayal has led him to this precipice of uncertainty, where his heart yearns for affection, yet his mind recoils at the mere thought of deceit. His soul, riddled with scars of past treacheries, wages a relentless war within him. A war of love against fear, trust against doubt, and hope against despair. His heart beckons him towards the warmth of companionship, but the chilling shadows of his past bind him in chains of distrust. Stephen's every waking moment is consumed by this internal conflict. Each new face, each potential love interest, stirs a whirlpool of emotions deep within him. The ghost of LaQuisha's deceit haunts him, casting long, ominous shadows over his potential relationships. The fear of repeating past mistakes gnaws at him, feeding his doubts and fears. His mind becomes a labyrinth of suspicion, where every turn reveals a new potential betrayal, every path leading to potential heartbreak. This tormenting cycle of hope and despair, trust and suspicion, love and fear spins endlessly. Stephen is trapped in this vortex, his heart longing for love, yet his mind shackled by the fear of deception. Stephen's mind is a turmoil, a war zone where love and suspicion are at constant odds. His journey to find true love seems to be a battle against his own fears and doubts, a battle within himself. Can a heart, once scarred by betrayal, ever learn to trust again? This question has been Stephen's constant companion, a haunting echo of a past filled with deceit. As the climax of our tale unfurls, we find a man at the edge of his tether, a heart on the brink of despair, and a psyche teetering between fear and hope. In a moment of profound clarity, a realization seizes him. He understands that he cannot unearth love while buried in the debris of his suspicion. The specter of Lakeisha's betrayal, though chilling, cannot dictate the course of his future. He must confront it, face it, and ultimately let it go. This is a decision not born out of naivety, but from a deep-seated wisdom. It's a decision to love again, to trust again, to live again. Stephen decides to embrace trust, despite the scars etched into his heart. He chooses to believe in the possibility of love, even after the agony of betrayal. He opens his heart, not out of blind faith, but with the understanding that trust is the lifeblood of genuine affection. He knows that without trust, love is but an empty shell, void of substance and meaning. In the end, Stephen realizes true love can't bloom in the shadow of doubt. It thrives only in the light of trust. So he steps into this light, leaving the darkness behind, ready to embrace a future filled with hope and love.